Hey you, this is Intimidating Scones and welcome back to Let's Vlog. So, I'm gonna play a little more Binding of Isaac, as far as doing a variety of games. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, crap. Yeah, that was me, trying to move right, and in Dvorak, right is E. So I switched it back to QWERTY like the smart kid I am. I swear, it's just... Don't even ask whether it was worth it or not. I don't know. I'm not gonna actually walk over that. I don't know if... Okay, it comes back. That's weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Oh. I don't know how I didn't get my face owned there. Oh, really? I think the invincibility time in this game is shorter than... I mean, you weren't supposed to take that in the last game, but it's damage, and I need damage. Let's face it, I need damage. Anyway, so we're talking about basically this idea that learning to love yourself so that you don't need anyone else to do it for you, basically. You don't need someone else to validate you. And a little more history behind how I came about to do this was my Latin teacher in high school was talking about how people get into relationships to feel better about themselves, to find someone who will love them, so because they need that completion. And I don't have enough money for the shop, so why am I going to the shop? I'll hold on to this key for the next floor. So it's this idea that if you can, or her idea was that you need to learn to love yourself, because then in the relationship it's going to be more about enjoying the other person's company and enjoying each other's company. Oh, that was weird. I was having some sticky key problems. And I don't know what these are. Brother Bobby. Oh, well, okay. I feel like if I take the other one, I'm gonna die because of too little of health. So, it's sort of this concept of, and it's not just for relationships, it is this idea that once you are comfortable with yourself and what you believe and how you feel about yourself, then in the relationship it will be not so dependent on what the other person wants you to be, but more dependent on what you guys want with each other. And you won't be so tempted to change for that person. And I think it works the same way for friendships, that people will say things and do things with the hope that that they'll be liked. And I feel like it's the same thing. It's that same sort of love. Sorry, I'm pausing here to check for tinted rocks. Tinted rocks in this game are apparently like unicorns, according to Northern Lion. Ah! Yeah, that's how you dodge. I never found the thingamabob in the place-a-majig. Let's go back. So, I really want that feeling back. I really want to find that place again, where I don't need anyone else telling me that I'm worthwhile, that I can just get that from myself. And so it did come from, and this Latin teacher was like a mentor to me. She didn't really, funny enough, she didn't think very highly of me. I was not a great Latin student. I was a weird kid, just like I'm a weird adult. And so even though I took her words very much to heart, I almost find it very telling as to what she was trying to teach us, that I was able to gain something so great. Oh. That's just not okay. There's no way I'm taking the dead cat. I wonder if I can get this chest without taking the dead cat. I think I can get that coin. Okay, it's all good. Oh. Yeah, that does nothing for... it does. It worked for my familiar. Alright. Eamus. Speaking of Latin. So yeah, she really didn't think that highly of me, but it doesn't matter to me that I value her so highly because I don't need her her validation even as a mentor. And that was really the power behind this concept and actually being able to succeed in it back then. So what I want to talk about now is some of the Latin philosophy. I guess more Greek. Less Roman, more Greek concepts. Oh, you know, that's one way to shoot in the completely wrong direction. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I'm bad at this. Is that the relic? The holy shield. Holy mantle. Okay, well, I have a shield now. I don't know what it's going to shield me from. Hopefully everything, because I'm terrible at this. So there's actually a few Greco-Roman philosophy ideas that have stuck in modern society. The first is Stoicism. Oh, this is the first, wow, he didn't even attack me. First sin that I saw. So Stoicism is a pretty cool idea. It is the idea that as long as you behave in a way that you know is right, it doesn't matter what other people do or say. So that's pretty important. This idea that that as long as you have integrity, other people, who don't have integrity really aren't going to bring you down. Okay. Justice. So, another bit of stoicism is controlling your anger, controlling basically all of your emotions. But what that has become is less controlling and more suppressing. So the modern idea of stoicism is, and I guess it was sort of an ancient idea, and it did a lot of good in ancient times, because one of the ideas of stoicism is that a good stoic doesn't take his or her anger out on other people by hurting those other people, like physically, because it was a lot more common and okay to just physically beat other people in ancient times. Oh, you know what? I should probably keep both hands on my keyboard during boss battles. Random thought, just, Oh, I don't know how that didn't hit me. Pure luck. I mean skill, pure skill. Yay! Oh, Devil Room. Want. And I'm gonna keep the rest of my health because, let's face it, I need it. I'm gonna go run away. Down this hole. But now it's the idea that you should always repress your emotions. You should show no emotions at all, repress that anger, repress everything. And that's not healthy. I really don't like the way modern people have taken the stoic, idea. And the same with, okay, well, it only affects Brother Bobby, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, well, I guess I just deserve to live today. So modern Epicureanism is also kind of awful because that one's actually more commonly known. It is this idea of the only thing in life worth seeking is pleasure. And so you think of an Epicurean as someone who enjoys their food, and enjoys their food maybe a little too much, enjoys their wine, enjoys their sex, and just is completely, spends all their time seeking those pleasures, and is sort of synonymous with very little willpower and very little discipline. But that's not what it actually meant in ancient times. In ancient times, it was nearly the opposite. In Greco-Roman times, it was the idea of certain pleasures are more worthwhile than other pleasures. Almost ran straight into that blood donation machine. Oh, crud. No. Oh. Double crud. Oh, I'm just shooting a rock. The rock needs to be shot too. I have so many keys. Okay. I guess I can just buy back my key. That's what the professionals would do. Look at me pretending to be professional. So, Oh crap. That whole thing about keeping your hands on the keyboard. Hey, what's this? Okay. Oh, that's cool looking. Well, it's gone now. I don't know what the... Oh, things happening. So... in ancient times, Epicureans believed that certain pleasures were higher pleasures than others. So yes, while food and wine are nice at the time that you have them, once they're gone, they're not giving you any more pleasure anymore. And think of how many times we get hungry in a day. It's a lot. So they argued that other forms of pleasure were longer lasting. And that was, yeah, so now I have HP up. I could have gone for another one of those items, but that's okay. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, so I kept seeing these X's on the floor in other videos, and I wanted to see if blowing them up did anything. No, so they are just background decoration. Although that flaming bomb was pretty awesome. So things that Epicureans believed were more pleasurable were things along the line of debate and friendship. Doing things with your friends was, oh, they are literally floor masters. That is all they are. They're just floor masters that take you back to the spawn room. That is hilarious. Oh! Okay, fine. 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 It's fine. So, I kind of agree with this idea that some pleasures are more worthwhile, more fulfilling. I mean, for example, I can spend all night watching YouTube, but I actually feel more accomplished if I spend that same time writing. Even though I don't have this sense of camaraderie, because, you know, with YouTube I can, you know, link my friends and post comments and interact with people online, whereas with my writing, I mean, I've got a website, but does anybody read it? Hell if I know. Hey, you should go check out my website. Anyway. There's... Oh, I am being sucked into the middle of this room, and this is not a fun room. This is not fun. This is not okay. Bad things are happening right now. I do not have enough damage for this BS. Oh, that is unhappy. I need a damage up like you can't imagine. And die, Zubats, die. Nobody likes you. You're not my friend. So yeah, the idea that, oh, there's a tinted rock. That if I spend my time doing something that is longer lastingly enjoyable, something that makes me feel more accomplished, then that was a greater pleasure. So it does sort of have that feeling of knowing yourself, because I'm sure there's plenty of people who do not get much pleasure from creative writing, not like I do. And it also comes from discipline, knowing, knowing that a foot is about to come down and crush you. Ugh! Okay, where am I supposed to stand in this room? What is going on? I'm having definitely some sticky key problems. No, get out of the corner! Bad place to be! Die! I think one of the things that's really getting me with this is that there's not a whole lot of the same sound cues for this battle that there were. No! 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 Sound cues, yes. Well, anyway, so philosophy, Epicureanism, all that good stuff. Oh, great. That's not a great first item. Anyway, I think that knowing those concepts are a good way to start to kind of know yourself. But to be careful with taking them in directions that are unhealthy. It's not good. Wow, I'm just going to get hit all the time. It's not good to suppress your emotions, but it is okay to realize that sometimes feeling the way you are feeling is not getting you anywhere. The difference is knowing that it's okay to feel the way you feel. That Stoicism should not be teaching people to not have emotions and not feel. It should be teaching people to recognize when those emotions aren't helping their situation. And Epicureanism is not necessarily good for saying life should only be pleasure. If it's not pleasurable, it's not worth doing. Because there's a lot of things in life that aren't fun, that are still worth doing and worth getting through. You know, trust me, I've been there. I'm sure all of you have too. I mean, anywhere from homework is tedious to some of the really worse and darker things of life. We've all been there. But at the same time, your goal should be to seek out what is worthwhile, what is worth seeking out. Oh, hi! So that's sort of my idea behind those philosophies. Now watch me die to this boss. Wow, I actually am going to die to this boss. And I'll let you escape my ramblings afterwards. This isn't pretty. Oh, whoa. Whoa there. This is becoming a problem. Would you stop it? I don't have... All I have is an Ankh. I don't so much as have a trinket. Just stop burping up flies. Nobody likes you. Oh my god. Am I seriously gonna survive this? You guys must not even be trying because... Look at me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll talk to you again soon.